With Donald Trump now serving as president once again, many older Americans are facing changes that could dramatically impact their lives. From healthcare reforms to shifts in Social Security and Medicare, a second term could bring both challenges and opportunities. Here's what older adults need to know about the new landscape they're navigating under Trump's leadership. Healthcare is one of the most pressing concerns for older adults. Under Trump's leadership, several changes to healthcare policy have already taken place, and more are expected. Affordable Care Act, ACA, repeal efforts. While Trump has continued efforts to dismantle the Affordable Care Act, making health insurance more expensive and less accessible for some seniors, he has also championed initiatives to lower prescription drug prices. The 2020 executive orders targeted reducing out-of-pocket costs for seniors who rely on medications for chronic conditions. Medicare Advantage expansion. In contrast, Trump has been an advocate for expanding Medicare Advantage plans, which could provide more flexibility for seniors seeking private insurance alternatives. However, the shift toward privatized care might lead to varying levels of coverage and unpredictability in costs. Long-term care and home health services. Many seniors rely on long-term care and home health services. Trump's focus on deregulation may lead to some changes in how these services are delivered, potentially creating more opportunities for private care but also raising concerns about quality and oversight. Social Security and Medicare are critical lifelines for millions of older Americans, but there is ongoing concern about their sustainability. Proposed cuts and reforms. During his first term, Trump suggested potential changes to both Social Security and Medicare. While Trump promised not to cut these programs, his administration has proposed significant cuts to programs that support them, including Medicaid. The future of Social Security is uncertain, as the trust fund is projected to run out of money in the next few decades. Potential changes to eligibility and benefits. Trump has proposed reforms that could increase the retirement age for Social Security benefits, which could affect current and future retirees. Additionally, debates around reducing the cost of living adjustments, COLAs, for Social Security could diminish the purchasing power of seniors who rely on those payments. Medicare Advantage and prescription drug pricing. Trump has taken steps to make prescription drugs more affordable by directing the Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, to negotiate lower prices. For seniors on fixed incomes, this is one area where Trump's policies may offer substantial relief. Under Trump's administration, tax policies could have a mixed impact on older Americans, particularly those living on fixed incomes or managing retirement savings. Tax cuts and the economy. Trump's 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act benefited higher-income individuals and corporations, but the economic benefits for seniors were limited. In his second term, Trump could push for further tax cuts that might provide additional relief for wealthy retirees but may not address the needs of middle and lower-income seniors. Tax deductions and Social Security taxes. Changes in tax deductions could impact seniors in retirement. Trump's tax policies may allow for higher deductions for individuals over 65, but the elimination of some popular tax credits could increase the tax burden on seniors, especially those without substantial retirement savings. Estate taxes and inheritance. Trump has been a strong proponent of eliminating the estate tax, which could significantly benefit wealthier seniors looking to pass on wealth to their families. However, this may exacerbate income inequality by further reducing tax revenues that could otherwise be used to support public programs for seniors. A significant policy area that could affect older adults is Trump's stance on immigration. Immigrant workers make up a large portion of the caregiving workforce in nursing homes and home health care. Labor shortages in senior care. Stricter immigration policies could lead to a reduced workforce of caregivers in senior living facilities, potentially impacting the quality of care. Seniors who rely on home health care aides may find themselves struggling to find caregivers. Public assistance and welfare. Immigrants are often crucial contributors to senior care, and limiting access to public assistance programs might strain the resources available to them. While Trump's immigration policies aim to prioritize American workers, the lack of foreign labor could lead to fewer options for elderly care. Trump's economic policies, particularly his focus on America First, could influence seniors' financial situations in several ways. Tariffs and increased costs. The trade tariffs imposed by Trump during his first term resulted in higher costs for goods and services. This could affect seniors on fixed incomes, as prices for everyday items, from food to medical supplies, may rise. Job creation in certain sectors. Trump's focus on job creation and manufacturing may lead to more employment opportunities for working-age adults, but it could also create challenges for seniors. The push for lower unemployment rates may result in fewer positions available for older workers, particularly in industries with physical demands. Economic recovery post-COVID-19. The pandemic's economic toll has hit seniors particularly hard. Trump's policies for recovering the economy may help boost the stock market, but seniors relying on pensions and retirement savings might be impacted by fluctuating markets. His stance on reopening businesses and cutting regulations could provide some relief to certain sectors but could come with risks to public health. Trump's strong law and order policies could have mixed implications for older adults, particularly when it comes to safety and the security of their communities. Increased policing and crime prevention. Older adults who prioritize law and order may feel reassured by Trump's emphasis on increasing police presence. This might bring peace of mind to those concerned about crime in their neighborhoods, especially in urban areas. Concerns about civil liberties. While law and order may seem comforting to some seniors, the push for stricter laws and regulations could lead to a loss of civil liberties for certain communities. Older adults who value freedom of expression and privacy might see increased governmental control in everyday life. The housing market under Trump's presidency could present both opportunities and challenges for older adults. Affordable housing and development. Trump's administration has favored deregulation, which could lead to more senior living facilities or housing being developed in certain areas. However, this could also result in reduced oversight and quality controls, potentially affecting the affordability and care standards in these communities. Home ownership and taxes. For older adults living in their own homes, tax changes could influence the decision to sell or modify properties. With a focus on lowering property taxes in some areas, seniors may benefit financially from lower homeownership costs. However, the lack of affordable housing options could force some seniors to relocate, potentially leading to upheaval. Trump's presidency has sparked both division and unity among different generations and cultural groups. For older adults, this political climate may have a significant impact. Political polarization. Seniors may find themselves navigating a more polarized political environment, which could lead to heightened stress, particularly for those who feel disconnected from the current administration's policies. Generational differences. Older Americans who have lived through a variety of political eras may experience a greater sense of nostalgia for a time when politics seemed more bipartisan. However, others may embrace the changes Trump brings, feeling aligned with his populist stance. As Trump's presidency continues, older adults are facing a mix of uncertainty and opportunity. From healthcare to Social Security, economic policies, and caregiving issues, seniors must stay informed and be prepared to adapt to these changing circumstances. Understanding the potential impacts of Trump's policies on their daily lives will be essential for navigating the years ahead. And don't forget to subscribe. We'll be sharing more practical tips, uplifting stories, and real advice to help you live well, feel strong, and stay independent for years to come.